So let us first understand how 01 knapsack problem works. So we are given a bag, a sack of M capacity, and we are having certain elements. In this case, we are having 4 elements with profit 1, 2, 5, 6 and weight 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are making a table here in which the columns are the capacity of the bag from 0 to 8, because in this case we are having the capacity as 8, and the rows are the profit and weight. So we have considered from 0 to 8. So for filling this table, what we are going to do is, for capacity is equal to 0, we cannot add any object in this bag, so the profit is going to be 0. Similarly, the first column will also contain 0. Now we will start filling from this cell. So as we can see, the capacity is 1 and we have one object whose weight is 2 and profit is 1. So as the weight is 2 and we have only one item, so we can't put it in the bag, so we will consider it as 0. As the capacity of the bag becomes 2, now we can put this in the bag. So the profit is 1 now, and for all the cases it is going to be 1. So now capacity 1, item weight is 3, so 0. Actually we are using a formula to fill this table, which I will be telling you after some steps. So in this 1, because we have to take this input also. So now capacity is 3. Now we are having an option to include this item or not. So if we include this item, our profit will be 2. So we will include this. Now our capacity is 4. So 2. Now capacity is 5. Now we can include both the items. So our profit is going to be 2 plus 1 is 3. And rest also 3. So now coming to this, as we can see this, now first column is going to be 0, second column 1. We can see that the weight of this object is 4. So till 4 we don't have any option. In this, either we have to include this object or we have to exclude this object. So here if we include this object, we get the profit as 5, or else our profit is going to be 2. So we will include this object. Similarly 5. Now capacity is 6. So for 6 capacity, we will include the first and the current element, the current object. So our profit is going to be 6. Now for 7, our profit is going to be 7, because we will exclude the first object and include the second object. So now for this column, I am going to tell you the formula. So this is the formula. So the formula is, for every cell Vi, W, we are going to fill the cell with maximum of Vi minus 1, W and Vi minus 1, W minus Wi plus Pi. Here I is the row and W is the weight, which is column, and P is the profit. Let us consider for this cell. So for V 4, 1, I minus 1, that is 3, 1. 3, 1 is 1. So 3, 1 is 0, not 1. 3, 1 is 0. And Vi minus 1, that is 4, W minus Wi, that is 1 minus 5 plus P of I is equal to 6, because P of I is 6. This is undefined because max of 0, undefined is 0. So we will put here 0. So now V of 4, 1 is equal to 0. Now let's. So as you can see this, that there is minus 5 over there. So till 4th index, it is going to be 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, it is going to be 0. 0, not 0, the previous value. So now let's come to 5th index. V of 4, 5. So max of, we can see that V of 4, that max of 3, 5. 3, 5, 3, V of 3, 5 minus 5 plus 6. So this is going to be V of 4, 5 is equal to max of 5, 6 equal to 6. So this, in this cell it is going to be 6. So now V of 4, 6. So this is going to be V of 3, 5. So sorry 3 comma v of 3 comma 6. So max of v of what is v of 3 comma 6? So v of 3 comma 6 is 6. You can see v of 3 comma 6 is 6. This is v of 3 comma 6. It is going to be 6 comma v of 3 comma 2. Sorry 1. V of 3 comma 1. 5 minus 6 minus 5 is 1. So 3 comma 1 plus 6. So 3, what is 3 comma 1? 3 comma 1 is 1 plus 6 is 7. So the answer is going to be 7. So we will put 7 over here. Now v of 4 comma 7. So what is v of 4 comma 7? So v of 4 comma 7 is max of 3 comma 8. What is 3 comma 8? So 3 comma 8 is 7. So max of 7. V of 4 comma 7 is equal to max of 7. What is 4 comma 7? Sorry, 4 comma 7 is 6. This is 7 and this is also going to be 7. That's equal to 7. So we will put 7 over here. And the last box. This box is going to be our answer. So v of 4 comma 8. V of 4 comma 8 is equal to max of 3 comma 8. Max of 3 comma 8 is 7 comma max of 7 comma v of 3 comma 3 plus 6. What is 3 comma 3? 3 comma 3 is 2 plus 6 is 8. So this is how we get the solution. 8 is going to be our maximum profit. So max profit is 8. Now we will take series of decision. How we will find which all elements are included. So x2, x3, x4. So the maximum profit is 8 as we know, and for that our fourth object is included. This is the 1, 2, 3 and 4 objects are there. So we will see if there is 8 in the upper row. If 8 is not in the upper row, it means we are going to include this object. So take it as 1. So now come to this row. Now what is the profit? Profit is 8 minus 6, that is 2. So we will see if 2 is in this object in this row or not. Yes, we are having 2 in this row. Now we will check if 2 is included in the upper row or not. Yes, there is 2 in the upper row also. So that means this is not included. So we will put this as 0. Now still profit is 2 and 2 is included in this. Now we will see that if 2 is in the upper row or not. No, 2 is not in the upper row. So we will include this 2. Now we will check for now our profit is 0. 8 minus 6 minus 2 is equal to 0. So we will see if 0 is in this row. Yes, 0 is in this row. Now we will see if 0 is in the upper row. In the upper row 0 is also there. That means this object is also not included. So the included objects are 2 and 4. That is this one and this one, which will make the profit of maximum 6,28 and their weight is going to be 5,3. So this was the concept behind the knapsack problem, 01 knapsack problem. Now let's get toward the coding part. So let's come to the code part of the knapsack problem, 01 knapsack problem. And we are going to solve this problem by dynamic programming method. Let us first import. So what our knapsack is going to take? Our knapsack is going to take certain arguments. That is going to be the weight array, the value array, and the capacity of the bag, that is n, and c, the length of the weight and value array. So let us make a function called knapsack. So now we are going to make a table. First declare two iterators I and j for the matrix. Sorry, for the table. So the table, let the table be k. So this is our table. N plus 1 row and c plus 1 column. Here c is the capacity of the bag and n is the number of elements in the weight and value array. So now we will build the table. So if we are in the 0th row or 0th column, then it will all automatically be 0, or else the formula which we were using, max of these two. So now we are going to print the items which are considered. Same as explained before, this will print the items which are considered, and at last we are going to return the answer, the maximum profit, which is kn, c. So now we will make the main function. So this was our program. Now let's run it. So it is showing our table, and our max profit is 37. Item considered are 4, 3, 1, and the max value that can be put in knapsack of capacity 5 is 37. So let us check with the example which we did in the explanation part. And see, we are getting the answer as 8. Our answer is 8. And what are the included are 4 and 2 are the included items. So 4 and 2 are the included items. So let's move towards the greedy method, that is of fractional knapsack. So implementation of fractional knapsack using greedy method. So greedy method is way simpler than that of dynamic programming method. In this method we can use the fraction of any object. So we will first divide the profit of the object by its weight, and then we will make an array which will hold those ratio as the benefit. Which will hold those ratio. Now we will fill the knapsack according to the ratio, as the element having the highest ratio will be preferred first. So this is a simple logic behind this fractional knapsack. Let's code it first. We are using double over here because the knapsack is going to be fractional. So we are done with our knapsack method. We are getting the inputs and also making the ratio array. This get next function will give us the element of next greater. This is going to return the highest index of that array. Now we are going to make another method called fill. This is going to fill the knapsack according to their priorities in the ratio. So this current weight and CW is the current weight and CB is the current benefit. So if item is equal to -1, that means no item left. Then we are going to break from this while loop. The ratio of this item is marked 0 so that when we call the get next function, it will not return the same index. So this is our constructor. So when we are going to make the object, it will call it automatically. So enter the number of objects. So the object considered are 3, 2 and the max benefit is 34.0. So I have checked it. This is the correct answer. This was the greedy approach of fractional knapsack. The GitHub link is in the description. Thank you.